The Bible is unique among sacred texts in its emphasis on prophecy. While other sacred books may contain predictions, the Bible is distinguished by its extensive collection of fulfilled prophecies, particularly those related to the life and ministry of Jesus Christ. These prophecies, which were made centuries in advance, provide compelling evidence for the Bible's divine inspiration and authenticity. The study of prophecy is crucial for understanding the Bible and its message. Two-thirds of the Bible is prophetic in nature, either directly stating future events or using symbols and types to convey them. These prophecies offer insight into God's plan and purpose for humanity, providing hope and guidance in a world filled with uncertainty. The religious leaders of Jesus' day failed to recognize him because they misinterpreted prophetic scriptures. Similarly, modern Christians who disregard prophecy may be unprepared for Christ's second coming. The study of prophecy allows us to discern God's timing and purpose, equipping us to live with confidence and hope. The Bible outlines 4 distinct prophetic periods: patriarchal, Mosaic, Jewish, and apostolic. Each period reveals different aspects of God's plan and prepares the way for the fulfillment of prophecy. Prophecies can be classified into 3 categories: past, present, and future. Past prophecies have been fulfilled, providing historical confirmation of the Bible's accuracy. Present prophecies are being fulfilled in our time, offering insight into current events and trends. Future prophecies point to events yet to come, giving us hope and anticipation for the future. The requirements for a genuine prophecy include: it must be made known prior to its fulfillment. It must be beyond human foresight. It must provide specific details. Sufficient time must elapse between its publication and fulfillment to exclude the prophet or any interested party from fulfilling it. There must be a clear and evident fulfillment of the prophecy. The Bible's numerous fulfilled prophecies, particularly those related to Jesus Christ, demonstrate its divine inspiration and authenticity. The meticulous detail and accuracy of these prophecies defy the laws of probability and suggest a divine hand at work. The concept of mountain peaks of prophecy illustrates how the Old Testament prophets often saw future events as a continuous series of peaks without recognizing the valleys that separated them. This is particularly true regarding the 2 comings of Christ. The prophets often combined prophecies about Jesus' first coming, his suffering and death, with prophecies about his second coming, his glory and reign. They did not foresee the valley of the church age that separates these 2 events. For example, Isaiah 61, verses 1 and 2, speaks of the Messiah's coming to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God. These verses seem to describe 2 distinct events, but the prophet did not see the long period between them, the church age. Similarly, Jeremiah 23, verses 5 and 6, mentions the righteous branch, Jesus' first coming, and the king who shall reign and prosper, Jesus' second coming, without acknowledging the time gap between them. This lack of chronological clarity led to confusion among the religious leaders of Jesus' day. They expected the Messiah to establish an earthly kingdom immediately, and they rejected Jesus because he did not fulfill this expectation. They failed to recognize that the present church age would intervene between Jesus' suffering and his glory. Modern Christians, however, have the advantage of hindsight. We can look back and see how the prophecies of Jesus' first coming were fulfilled in his life, death, and resurrection. For instance, Zechariah 11, verses 12 and 13, predicted that the Messiah would be betrayed for 30 pieces of silver, which was fulfilled in Judas's betrayal of Jesus. as recorded in Matthew 26, verses 14 to 16. Psalm 22, verse 18 describes the Messiah's garments being divided and lots being cast for them, a detail fulfilled during Jesus' crucifixion, as noted in John 19, verses 23 and 24. We can also look forward with anticipation to the fulfillment of prophecies related to his second coming. Zechariah 14, verse 4, describes the Messiah's return to the Mount of Olives, while Zechariah 12, verse 10, predicts the national mourning of Israel upon recognizing their rejection of him. The mountain peaks of prophecy concept helps us understand the limitations of the prophet's perspective. They saw the major events of God's plan, but they did not always see the chronological order or the intervening periods. By recognizing this, we can avoid misinterpreting prophecy and gain a clearer understanding of God's plan for the future. The study of prophecy is essential for understanding the Bible's message and preparing for the future. By examining the prophetic scriptures, we can gain insight into God's plan, discern the signs of the times, and live with hope and confidence in the midst of uncertainty. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. Shalom.